Welcome back. Well, it's going to be a breezy, warm and humid election day with scattered showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms, but activity's not going to be widespread, so shouldn't be a major issue. Plus, we're still looking at the tropics. Here it is November 4th, and we'll be watching the tropics at least through November 7th or 8th. So let's get to it. Take a look at this upper level pattern as we look at the water vapor imagery. We have two major features dominating the U.S. right now. Big upper ridge of high pressure along the east coast, deep low pressure trough here in the west that's been producing snow and severe weather east of it. When you get in between the surface high pressure system that's over by Virginia, we have a trailing frontal boundary, showers and thunderstorms continuing this hour, and then back to the west. It's colder air, but we don't expect any fronts here for another 8 or 9 days, maybe a week from Wednesday. We'll get to that in just a bit. First off, though, locally, there are a few showers around. Severe weather threat pretty much diminishing as the storms have pulled back to the west. This tornado watch in effect till midnight tonight, but you can see scattered activity across the hill country through northeast Texas. They do need the rain over there as well. Meanwhile, locally, a few streamer showers moving across Acadiana late this evening with some shower activity in southwestern portions of Acadia Parish. By the Esterwood area, getting some showers. Also some showers working their way into eastern Allen Parish, extreme western and southwestern portions of Evangeline Parish, and a few other spotty showers over by the Church Point area. But the best rains we're seeing right now between Morse, Esterwood, Crowley, and then back toward the Jennings area. So we'll see a few of those showers overnight tonight through tomorrow. Then as we head into, I don't know what happened there, but there is a severe weather risk tomorrow. There it goes. Computer a little frisky tonight, but tomorrow we do have a marginal risk of an isolated severe storm, but maybe that could produce damaging winds or hail. I think that would be most likely as we get into the central and northern part of the state tomorrow, but we'll keep an eye on the storms, not expecting a big severe weather breakout. Meanwhile, we get into the tropics and things are getting more organized on satellite imagery south of Jamaica. Tropical storm conditions on the way here. 45-mile-per-hour winds. Tropical storm Rafael developed earlier today and is expected to become a hurricane, and it could become a Cat 2 prior to crossing western Cuba. And that would be by Wednesday morning or Wednesday midday. Thereafter, as it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, it's going to be in a more hostile environment. So it could go to a Category 2, still be a 90-mile-per-hour storm or stronger here in the southern Gulf. But as it gets farther to the north, it's going to weaken. 50-mile-per-hour winds here south of Grand Isle by about 100 miles or so. And we'll show you the models and why we think things are going to go the way they're going to go. Now, here's the graph model, pretty much spot on with the National Hurricane Center forecast track. That's this cone right here. And here we'll stop it at, this is as far as the graph will get us, till about 6 o'clock. One, we can tell lopsided storm. Remember all that dry air that we showed you on the water vapor imagery? That's going to be wrapping on in. This feature may continue to move to the west. So there was 6 o'clock for 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Here's the GFS, 6 o'clock on Thursday, rather. And then where does it go after that? Well, it gets close to the coast, but it also weakens. So that's what we think is going to happen as it gets closer to the coast. But here's another model output, the Euro, kind of in the same general area through Thursday evening, but it keeps the ridge of high pressure strong, forces this to the west, and then it kind of meanders around, but it's going to be running into more hostile conditions. If the Euro verifies, we'll see some rain, but we're probably not going to see some wind. So what's happening here? The water temperatures are just marginal in the upper 70s to near 80 in the northern Gulf, much juicier as you get farther to the south. But if we take the storm track right here, notice there's no colors. That means there's very low wind shear, so that's why we think this develops. But as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico, it's going to move into green and blue, and that's going to be much stronger upper level winds. So that's why we think this is going to get shredded as it gets closer to a coast. Where that's going to be, we can't tell you yet, but we could see a few showers here locally with that system. So scattered showers, a few thunder showers in the forecast for our Tuesday into Tuesday evening as well, and maybe even early Wednesday with the remnants of that frontal boundary. Thereafter, things will dry out. So overnight tonight, we're going to go down to 74 for the low, few passing showers, rain chance at about 30% tonight, 50-50 proposition tomorrow, a few showers and thunder showers, and again, some sun mixed with clouds, temperatures pushing the mid-80s, but not as warm as it was today. 86 was the high. Back into the mid-80s as we go through the rest of the week and into the weekend. Monitoring the Gulf, maybe a few tropical showers Saturday, drying out for Sunday. And then we're looking forward to a good-looking front a week from Wednesday. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up a little bit later on.